So in order to access the watch list tab, that is going to be this icon in the upper left corner. Looks like binoculars. So this is going to be our watch list tab. We'll go ahead and pop that out here. And then we do have some preset watch lists, which are accessible by using this little drop-down menu, the upper left corner of our screen. We have some preset watch lists. You can also set up your own watch list, which I'll show you here in a moment. But some of those preset watch lists that we have, if you're looking to access those, go ahead and left click on this drop-down. You'll notice we have a couple of preset options here. So let's go ahead and go with, we'll go with market indices, and then we'll go ahead and slide down to S&P 500. And boom, now we've got so we have the market indices, S&P 500. So this is going to be a watch list compiled of all the underlyings in the S&P 500. Now I know this is quite the extensive list. If you're looking to filter this down a little bit, that is where you're going to want to use this filter icon in the upper right corner here. So it kind of looks like it's these 4 horizontal bars, kind of looks like a funnel. We'll go ahead and select that. You'll notice now, different from what it just looked like, there's no blue circle here anymore. So that means that there's no filters applied right now. So we have no filters applied. All 500 symbols are currently being shown. So if we're looking to filter this down a little bit, we'll go ahead and click on this filter icon. And then from here, we're able to filter based on maybe you wanted to see the underlyings in the S&P 500 that have an upcoming earnings date within, let's say, maybe the next 30 days. So we'll go ahead and use this slider and drag that down to 30, range from 0 to 30. And then for quick filtering options, you can either choose to include the range. So we want to do 0 to 30, so we're going to include the range. But if you wanted to, again, based on your preferences, if you maybe just wanted to exclude all the underlyings with the earnings date within the next 30 days, you would just change this to exclude range. And then let's go ahead and tighten up the IV rank range here. Let's say we'll go with a range from 30 to 70. And then we'll also go ahead and adjust the liquidity rating. So we have a liquidity rating that is displayed on the bottom here. 1 star not being the best, 4 stars being the highest. So in this case, let's only filter for underlyings with a 4-star liquidity rating. So we'll go ahead and uncheck the boxes next to the others. And you'll notice now that cuts down on the list that we had on the watch list here significantly. So you can see that watch list now by Xing out, and we have the new list displayed here. And it's we've tightened this thing up so much that we can't even scroll on it anymore. So we just like that, we cut down from 500 different symbols to just about 20 here. Just by filtering. And again, I'm stressing this because this is something that does get a lot of people tripped up when they put these filters on. Sometimes they don't remember. If you have a watch list selected and you swear that there's certain things missing, please do always check to make sure your filter button up here, if there's the blue circle there, then you have some certain filters that are selected. So you may have to go ahead and reset those. Reset. And you'll notice now we have that huge list once again. So now if you're looking to set up your own watch list, where you're going to want to go is in the upper left corner here, we have this little plus icon. This is going to be the way to create a watch list. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then we can name our own watch list. We'll go Anthony's watch list. And then let's go ahead and add some symbols. We'll go ahead and add TSM. Go ahead and add Ford and Apple. So now we go ahead and hit save in order to access our watch list. So this is a saved watch list. After you create it, it will auto populate here. But let's say if you're moving back and forth between different watch lists, in order to access your saved watch list, you can actually do that by just clicking this drop down up here. You'll notice your custom watch list will display toward the bottom of the list here. So Anthony's watch list. And then if you're looking to add a symbol, you can go ahead and search here, or just type that symbol in there. We just added Costco, for example, or Tesla. Maybe you want to add, go ahead and type that in, and it will add Tesla. You can also add to this watch list through the smaller watch list panels on the left and right side of the platform here. So that small left side watch list can be accessed by clicking on this arrow in the upper left corner. That will pop out our watch list tab. From the top here, we'll have to go ahead and pull up our custom watch list, Anthony's watch list. And then in the bottom left corner, this is where we have that symbol search box once again. So in this case, we could go ahead and we'll add Coca-Cola, KO, select it from the list. And you'll notice now that Coca-Cola has been added. That's one place you can access it. Other place will be in the right side tab here, where we have the watch list tab over here. And then once again at the top, we'll go ahead and edit this to our custom watch list. Click on it, select Anthony's watch list. Now we have the watch list I just created. And one more time at the bottom right corner here, we do have that symbol search box. So you're able to add symbols quickly that way. So with the watch list being available both on the left side and right side panel, you do have the ability to constantly have these watch lists up as maybe you're doing different things on the platform. Maybe you want to place trade or something along those lines. You can have a watch list up pretty much at all times by taking advantage of those left and right side panels.